Hey guys, what's up? It's Pseudo Pluto here, and I am showing off my completed computer build. Uh, so if you saw my live stream, you already know what most of these parts are. If you didn't, I'll link the live stream, but I'll still go over the parts anyways, because I have to look back at my laptop and read it over. But we get a hint from the stickers on the side, which will be hidden. This is like the front panel cable hider, because all of them are back there. We got the sticker of the Moe Shop album cover. I actually met the actual artist that made the album art at SakuraCon when I was volunteering a couple weeks ago. So that's why the sticker's here. Toyota AE86, also got from SakuraCon. We got Votac Gaming, T-Crate, Ryzen 7 5000 series, and then MSI. So the case is an Asus Prime AP201 Black. It's a mini ATX case, or micro ATX, whatever it is. And I liked it because it is small, sleek, and has front panel USB-C, which is what I use with my dock. For the power supply, you can see it here, but it's an EVGA 550, what is it, GA? Let me look at the box real quick. It's an EVGA 550 GA, 550 watts, 80 plus gold, eco mode, so no fans when it's low load. And yeah, I got it used from eBay. For the motherboard, we have the MSI B550 Pro VDH, micro ATX, I believe. Motherboard, it was basically the cheapest B550 board because I wanted full PCIe 4.0 for my NVMe and my GPU. For the CPU, we got a Ryzen 7 5800X. I went for that because, yeah, full PCIe 4.0, and it's basically the fastest of the last gen processor. For the CPU cooler, I went for the Snowman MT6. Now this is an AliExpress special. I'll also link, maybe I won't link. I'll link to like the AliExpress page, but yeah. I experimented this with my old PC build, and I liked it. It was cheap. It kind of looks cool. And yeah, for the thermal paste, I went with, again, Snowman MTG5. And it is a nice and cheap thermal paste. For the fans, I just went with Snowman, again, AliExpress fans. And that's for the CPU cooler and the back case fan. I went for a 1-out fan configuration. I have to see what it's like under load, but I'm guessing with the way that this case is set up, I won't need that many more fans. If I will add more fans, it'll be probably 1 at the top. And then I just want to like pull the air through the dust filter for the bottom through negative air pressure. Maybe I'll go for a positive setup, but I feel no reason to explicitly pull up dust through the dust filter. That doesn't make that much more sense. Cool. Yeah, so I reapplied thermal paste to this Zotac gaming GPU. I got this again from eBay. This is a Zotac gaming 2060 Super 8GB, and it's the mini card, so that kind of keeps in proportion with the rest of the build in that micro ATX format. I still haven't figured out where to put this power cable, so I kind of just tucked it behind the CPU cooler for now. But I'm not too worried about cable management because it just slots on the panel. But yes, this case has lots of airflow. Every single panel is vented with holes. So that's why, again, just one fan configuration. I just want it to be as silent as possible. That's part of the reason why I like the Snowman fans from AliExpress. They're quiet, they have the shock absorbers, and they kind of look cool, to be honest. The Chinese writing and the sticker is kind of cool for me. Yeah. For the RAM, I have to get my laptop again. I went for, let me just put my laptop here. Yeah, I went for teamgroup TC, that's like T-Create, 32 gigabytes, 3200 gigatransfers per second, megatransfers per second, CL16 timed memory. Yeah, that should be more than good enough. And then for my storage, I went for, again, teamgroup TC tcreate, and I went for a 1 terabyte. You can't see it in there, but 1 terabyte PCIe 4 NVMe SSD. So plenty of storage. If I want more storage, I have some spare hard drives. I'll just mount them in the bottom here, or mount them in the front here. But yeah, I'll see how much storage I actually need. I always got another NVMe slot at the bottom here. Where is it? I actually, yeah, it's right there, right underneath the GPU. So I can add another NVMe SSD, which is probably what I'm going to do if I need more storage, just a cheap PCIe 3.01, because that's not, I don't think that's a full 4.0 slot for PCIe NVMe. And yeah, that's my PC build. I am going to put the cover on with one hand, because the rest of this video will be in the operating system, while I go over kind of like the performance numbers and how I feel about the computer. I'm going to be benchmarking it with the Phoronix test suite, just because that's what I usually go to for my Linux benchmarks. I'll be running this with Arch Linux. I'll make a video on that later. But I really love how, especially if you have light, you can see like the stickers underneath and everything inside, but it's kind of like a more sleeper look to it. It's very subtle. And when I'm actually using this computer, I keep this side to the wall, just to minimize the noise, and because I also like the sleeper aesthetic. So yeah, let's bring the rest of this video to the computer.